If you're in the financial advisory or sales professions, there's a very good possibility that you will have encountered some of the following problems or challenges in your career, however experienced or inexperienced you might be. You might at some point have suffered from a lack of motivation. You may not be seeing enough people. You might not be seeing the right people. You might want to break into new markets that you find very difficult to break into. You might not have enough value around the time that you spend with your clients. You may not have something that is sustainable as a business. You may not have enough work-life balance. You might not be getting enough referrals. You may not be able to handle objections on the telephone. You might not be very good on the telephone. All in all, life and business is a bit of a struggle. We all suffer from these particular challenges, and I've suffered from them for many years. In fact, for the first 4 years in my career, it was difficult. I thought about quitting. I struggled like so many people do. I had no answers, no solutions. And then all of a sudden, I had a bit of an epiphany. I reached a crossroads in my career. And what I started to do was to look at every single aspect of the process, the end-to-end process of engaging with new prospective clients and building a really successful business. My name is Sandro Forte, and I've been in the sales business, and I'm very proud of it, for 34 years. As I said, the first few years was not very successful. I spent a lot of time focusing on the outcome, the yes being success, the no being a failure, and I listened far too much to the little voice on my shoulder and members of the discouragement club, those people whose sole responsibility it is in life was to dissuade me from trying to be successful. I wasn't particularly serious about success. I wasn't motivated. I hadn't overcome the challenges during the early part of my career. But I found a number of solutions. And what I set about doing was going through an end-to-end process, examining every single component part of the business, improving performance in every area by at least 10%, sometimes more, and then putting the whole model back together, building something that was incredibly successful and very sustainable. And I'm fortunate and very proud of the fact that I've taken this message, this masterclass that has now been created, to 87 countries in the world, and I've helped coach and improve the performance of over 1 million advisors. If you want details of the masterclass, all you have to do is click on the link and check out what we're doing. And a lot of people, of course, ask me, well, why do you run the masterclass? Why help other people? Well, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you've delivered a death claim, or whether you've done something philanthropic that has led to a very, very successful outcome because of something that you chose to do, some positive action that you chose to take that impacted the life of someone else. And there's nothing more fulfilling than receiving an email from somebody who says, thank you, you've completely transformed my work-life balance. You have given me sustainability, motivation. I'm so much more productive than I was before, so much happier. I see a future in this business now rather than an end. There are lots of reasons why people get in touch and give me such positive feedback. And I really want to bring that to you, but there is one precondition. The precondition must be that you are really, really serious about successful outcomes in your life and business. What will the masterclass do for you? Well, it will pack your diary filled with quality meetings. You will get more referrals. I call them personal introductions. You will become iconic. And what I mean by iconic is you create a business where people search for you, not the other way around. You will deal with high net worth individuals, sports stars, celebrities, and marketplaces that hitherto you may not necessarily have considered. You will increase the value of your time. You will give yourself more work-life balance, and you will build a business of immense value that at some point in the future you can hand down through the generations or sell, of course. But most importantly, you will bring more value to the clients and customers that you serve. You will impact more people's lives because you are more successful. There are only a limited number of opportunities to participate in the masterclass. I run a busy, very successful business. I spend a lot of time traveling, and as a consequence, there is only this single opportunity at the moment to join the masterclass. Because it's interactive, there are only a limited number of spaces. As I said before, if you're really, really serious and you want to invest in yourself, I personally guarantee that we will increase your productivity. And my guarantee to you is that by joining the Sandro Forte Success Masterclass, you will increase productivity by at least 30%. And there is a special prize for anybody who beats the previous best of 338% year-on-year performance in terms of participation in the masterclass. That's the kind of result that the masterclass will bring. We have lots of testimonials that you'll be able to see as part of this introduction to the masterclass. So do check it out. If you are serious, do join us. Really looking forward to working with you, and of course looking forward to changing not just your life, not just your business, but the lives and businesses of the clients you serve.
You know, I always think that there's room for improvement. I've been around this company for a long time. I've been an advisor for a long time, but I truly believe in continuous learning. And so I was anxious just to have the opportunity to learn from somebody like Sandro.
What really attracted me to the program is he has a track record of being a top advisor in his kind of region. So obviously he's doing something right.
The gentleman had mastered proper service techniques, proper dialogue, and that to be able to deal and work in that high net worth market, and his attention to detail and scripting was incredible.
The message that he came across resonated with me. So when it was announced that there would be a master class, I was really interested, and I wanted to get on there to see if it was actually as good as I thought it would be, and it was just amazing. And that's why I took the masterclass.
And his credibility is the business he built in the UK, in the United Kingdom. So here we had somebody who is a success story from that marketplace.
You can always learn something. You can always get better at what you're doing. We're never the experts at everything. So that was my takeaway, is why not see what he had to say? And he was excellent.
Tools set aside, all the tools that he provided, it's also about the mindset. My mindset started shifting slowly to be how to become a more business owner rather than just a financial planner.
He really over-delivered in the masterclass overall. I think by far it was the most beneficial and valuable program I've ever done in my life. It enhanced my business in terms of just closing more business overall, increasing my hourly time value of money. Overall, I've got way more referrals and introductions from clients from it. It's really helped me build more infrastructure and systems in my business, and really just strengthen my overall value proposition to clients.
I decided this is going to work for me. So I did Success Masterclass too, and it reminded me of how much of the stuff I learned in the early days, basics I'd forgotten that are helpful for me to get back to. In reviewing all of that, it's reinforcing for me the things that were important to me in initially building my success, so that I can go back to them with even greater confidence to repeat that same level of success that I'd known before.
Wow. The Success Masterclass taught me that I am doing some things right, but there's always room for growth. And Sandro taught me how to tweak things so that I could get every ounce of benefit out of what I was doing. And actually teaches you some interesting psychological tricks that you can use to get more business, get more clients, make people happier, and do our best for our clients. So that was really cool.
The great thing about the Sandro course is he delivers really great tangibles. So scripts and letters and concepts, and what do you say in this situation, and how do you handle that objection? And it's you really walk away with so much that you can implement in your business. And I would say the biggest benefit, and I've told Sandro this as well, would be courage. I really, I've been a consultant for a long time. I've built up lots of courage in lots of different ways, but this was a game changer for me. I really just went out of the course with so much more courage to attract bigger and better client relationships, the right client relationships. And, I would say it changed my life in business and even somewhat in my personal life.
Sandro has it laid out in a particular order, and it builds upon each item. And I guess one of the key things is your thought process, your belief system, and looking after yourself and how you schedule your meetings and etc. And he is like changing the world one financial planner at a time. So he just is so generous with his ideas, his thoughts, and the gentleman just has it nailed down of what a true financial planner is.
Sandro, he gave so much of himself. Sandro does exactly what we do, just in another country. Often we'll hear from speakers that they're similar, maybe they do stocks, maybe they, but they're not holistic financial planners like we are. And he runs a business just like ours. So it was so transferable. Everything that he shared was so transferable. And he's just amazing. He focuses a lot on mindset, which hits home with me. It's definitely him and what he has to share.
What I liked most about it is every single session I got 5 to 6 things at least that I could take from it and actually apply in my business. So it wasn't just motivation and inspirational things that kind of get you motivated for a day and then you lose sight of it a week or a month later. There are things that you could take and apply to your business from day one.
And he taught us systems and made it fun. So everything that we took in, we were like sponges, and everything he laid out was easy to understand. And, some things you think, I probably won't do this, but some things you do. And he really got us thinking big. So why not think big? And I certainly had the best year I've ever had last year. And that's no small thanks to him.
I guess if you really got yourself engaged, and the key is you control your destiny, you got to become engaged in what he's doing. And to go back, it's like, if you kind of said a Bible of financial planning. I've done lots of Tony Robbins courses and that, but Sandro's got it nailed to the specifics of financial planning. It's going to benefit you no matter if you're in year 1 or you've been with the company for 35 years.
What I liked most about the program is I really felt that it was genuine. There was a real connection between Sandro and the students. Also, he lives what he preaches, from what I could tell. So it's good to see that it was a coach that was actually living the coach.
Sandro, the guy. He's a giver. Let's say no more.
Why wouldn't you want to be the best you can be? Why wouldn't you take that step and say, I'm happy where I am, but I could be so much better. I can offer my clients more, and I can make it easy to attract new clients. Because isn't that what it's all about, is doing what we do best for our clients? Why can't we go that little bit extra and be phenomenal? I cannot recommend Sandro's course enough. The Masterclass really made a difference for me.
All of the principles and values he teaches you, you can take from a business context and apply it to your personal life. So I think it's equally, if not much more valuable in terms of transforming your business, your relationships with your employees, but really just your overall relationships with people.
I chose it because I decided his program suits me to where I'm at and what I want to accomplish. But I would say to them, well, Sandro worked for me. I don't know what that's worth to you.
When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I would highly recommend anybody to go through this.
If you want to be successful in this business, it's a no-brainer. You have to sign up for this course. Trust me, you will get so much. You won't get one thing, you won't get two things, you'll get so much out of it. Just trust me, do it. Give your full attention, come in there with the right attitude, and you will not be sorry.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bible. The guy's got it nailed. He has the systems, he's got the scripting, he's got the motivational techniques. He's got it. He's just got it. I've never seen a more comprehensive plan and course put together by someone who walks the talk. He lives it, he breathes it, he acts it. on a regular daily basis. And if we can all follow his footsteps, man, the world's going to change. Our clients are going to benefit, and of course, we're going to benefit, and our organization is going to benefit.